Welcome back to CyberTech Guard. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most powerful tools in the cybersecurity industry, CyberArk. If you're not familiar, CyberArk is a leader in identity security and privileged access management, and its solutions are vital for organizations looking to protect sensitive data and critical systems. But what makes CyberArk so indispensable? In this episode, we'll explore real-world use cases of how CyberArk is being used across various industries to tackle some of the most pressing cybersecurity challenges. These real-life examples will help you understand why CyberArk is a must-have tool in any cybersecurity arsenal. So, grab your coffee and let's get started. What is CyberArk? Before we jump into the use cases, let's quickly cover what CyberArk actually is. At its core, CyberArk specializes in managing and securing privileged accounts, those high-level accounts that hold the keys to your organization's kingdom, such as admin accounts, root accounts, and application credentials. If these accounts are compromised, they can lead to catastrophic data breaches. CyberArk provides tools to monitor, secure, and automate the management of these accounts to ensure they don't become a liability. Its solutions include privileged access management, PAM, endpoint privilege management, and secure DevOps capabilities. Essentially, it's the ultimate gatekeeper for your most sensitive systems. Use case 1. Securing financial institutions. Let's start with the banking and financial sector, one of the most targeted industries by cybercriminals. Banks manage a massive amount of sensitive customer data, from account information to credit card details. With such high stakes, they need ironclad security. Take the example of a multinational bank that implemented CyberArk's Privileged Access Manager to secure its infrastructure. This bank had thousands of privileged accounts spread across its global network. Each account posed a potential entry point for attackers. Using CyberArk, they centralized the management of all privileged credentials, automated password rotations, and established strict access controls. One standout feature they leveraged was session monitoring and recording. Every time an administrator accessed a critical system, the session was monitored in real time and recorded for compliance audits. This not only enhanced security, but also simplified meeting regulatory requirements like SOX and CDDs. The result, a significant reduction in the risk of insider threats and external breaches. The bank reported a 60% drop in security incidents related to privileged access misuse within the first year. Use case 2. Protecting healthcare systems. Moving on to healthcare, a sector where cybersecurity is literally a matter of life and death. Hospitals and healthcare providers rely on interconnected systems to manage patient records, medical devices, and administrative data. These systems are prime targets for ransomware attacks. Here's a real-world example. A large hospital network in the US faced ongoing challenges with managing privileged access across its facilities. They had a decentralized approach, which meant administrators often used shared credentials to access critical systems like electronic health record platforms. This lack of accountability created a major vulnerability. By deploying CyberArk, the hospital was able to implement just-in-time access, granting privileged access only when needed and revoking it automatically after use. They also introduced multi-factor authentication, MFA, for all privileged users, adding an extra layer of protection. CyberArk's threat detection and response tool flagged suspicious activity in real time, enabling the IT team to intervene before any damage was done. In one instance, CyberArk helped them stop a ransomware attack that targeted their ER system, saving millions of dollars in potential damages and downtime. Use case 3. Supporting secure DevOps in tech companies. CyberArk isn't just for traditional environments, it's also a game changer in the DevOps space. Tech companies and startups are increasingly adopting DevOps to speed up software delivery, but this agility comes with risks. Developers often hard-code credentials into scripts and applications, leaving sensitive data exposed. For example, a leading SaaS company turned to CyberArk after realizing that hundreds of credentials were embedded in their SecD pipelines, Git repositories, and configuration files. These credentials were a ticking time bomb. They could easily be stolen by attackers or misused by insiders. CyberArk's Application Access Manager enabled the company to securely store and rotate credentials, secrets, and API keys. The solution integrated seamlessly with their existing DevOps tools like Jenkins and Kubernetes, ensuring security didn't slow down their workflows. With CyberArk, the company eliminated hard-coded credentials and reduced the risk of data breaches without sacrificing speed or efficiency. Use case 4. Mitigating insider threats in government agencies. Now let's look at government agencies, which handle classified information and critical infrastructure. Insider threats, whether malicious or accidental, are a top concern in this sector. A government agency responsible for national infrastructure implemented CyberArk to secure its privileged accounts. Before CyberArk, the agency struggled with managing accounts used by contractors and third-party vendors. These accounts often had excessive permissions, making them a prime target for exploitation. CyberArk's Privileged Access Manager enabled the agency to enforce least privilege access, ensuring that users only had the permissions they absolutely needed. Additionally, CyberArk's Session Isolation feature prevented direct access to sensitive systems, adding another layer of security. In one case, CyberArk detected unusual activity from a contractor's account and flagged it as a potential insider threat. The agency was able to investigate and resolve the issue before any harm was done. This proactive approach significantly improved their security posture and boosted confidence in their ability to handle insider threats. Closing thoughts. These are just a few examples of how CyberArk is transforming the way organizations approach cybersecurity. Whether it's protecting financial data, securing healthcare systems, enabling secure DevOps, or mitigating insider threats, CyberArk is a critical ally in the fight against cybercrime. Its ability to adapt to different industries and use cases makes it a versatile and indispensable tool. If you're interested in learning more about CyberArk or have questions about how it could benefit your organization, feel free to reach out or leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to CyberTech Guard for more insights into the tools and strategies that keep our digital world safe. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next episode.